Hey, it's that time again. Pull up a chair and call a friend. We're talking about our days, the good and the weird, and memes so strange they should be feared. Some jokes pop, some jokes fall, but we keep on laughing through it all. It's blurry, it's cozy, it's a little bit funny. Oh yeah, well I thought it was funny. So tune in, baby, every other day. We got chuckles and cringe coming your way. It's a swinging little show, kinda loopy, kinda sunny. That's right, well I thought it was funny.
Good morning, folks. Time is 10:54 a.m. Mountain Standard Time on the 2nd of February. Happy Groundhog's Day 2026. And of course, that is the 3rd of February for my friends on the other side of the planet. There, a big, big hello to everybody around the world, but a gigantic hello to the folks in the city with the most group members. That city is Melbourne, Australia. I hope you're all doing fantastic today. Not just the folks in Melbourne, but everyone. I hope everyone's having a great day. As I noted, it is Groundhog's Day. Well, for us here, it was yesterday for the folks in Australia, if they participate. I think it's hogwash, groundhog wash, but I still think it's fun anyways. So hence that intro I made there. That took a lot of work. I will admit that the groundhog part was AI. I'm sorry. I don't have the skills to do that on my own, but it was my prompts that created it. But I did the editing on the old Metro Golden Mare logo. It's cheesy, but hey, thought I'd do something a little different today. Probably one of the reasons why we're a little later today. Well, we're not a little later since they all start late, but a little later than I planned on starting. But folks, that's what was going on. That's what I did before I started the video. That's why the video's starting this late. And who am I? My name is Lee. I'm the guy who started the group. Well, I thought it was funny. That group was so funny, we started it twice because we thought we might lose it. Sure, I'm glad we started it twice. Now we've got the community of Well, I Thought It Was Funny. We are sitting at well over 907,000 members in the two groups. One group alone is over 903,000 members. So that's pretty incredible. Folks, and it's incredible and it's funny. It's incredibly funny because of you, my incredibly funny friends. And I know you are funny and I know you are you. And how do I know that? Well, the community of Well, I Thought It Was Funny wasn't funny until you got here. You got here. You made it incredibly funny. I think the math means you're incredibly funny. Cheers to you. And my coffee is cold. Still going to drink it, but it's cold. So yeah, I hope everybody's doing great today. I would love to hear about what's up today or how you're doing. How about you take a moment right now, real quick, just click the like button or any one of those reactions. It could even be that upset emoji. At least I know you're there, you know. Come on, see the little mini Lee pointing down there at it? That's right, like it, but you'd like to click. Please, come on, please, help me out. It means like I can tell who's, not who, but how many people are actually watching. It gives me a better idea. Sort of, you know, I'd like to know if possible. But I'd also like to know if you're actually liking it. I want to know who's here. Folks, and if you want to share more, that would be fantastic. Why not leave a little blurb just saying how you're doing today? Maybe you got some photos that you want to share. I'd love to see your pets, you know. I'd love to see any of your pets. I don't care whether it's a cat, a bat, a dog, a frog, a snake, whatever it might be. I want to see it. Spiders are grand too. I love spiders. So come on, folks. Share a little bit today. Photo in the comments. If you got video you want to share, that would be awesome. Send your video to admin@wellithoughitwasfunny.com. Now, if you have any trouble sending it there, just message me and we'll make it work. But folks, what I'm trying to say is I want to know how you're doing. I'd like to know a little bit about you. If you want to share it, at the least, I'd love you to, you know, click that reaction button, please. I don't ask a lot. And like I said, you know, video, photos, we'd love to be able to learn a little bit more about you. I'd love to make the funniest city on the internet, which we are, the friendliest city on the internet. Come on, help me out with that. I might as well start, right? Well, today I will be working a Calgary Flames game. The Toronto Maple Leafs are in town against the Flames. It's a late game. It's going to be 8 o'clock local time. Usually there's 7 o'clock, I should say, and that 1 hour makes a big difference. It means I'm not getting out of there till after 11 o'clock, but it doesn't matter. It's going to be exciting. When the Toronto Maple Leafs are in town, it's one of our biggest crowds we have because Toronto Maple Leafs are one of the original teams in the NHL. They have a huge fan base, despite kind of sucking. Sorry, I had to throw that in there. But their fans always come out in huge numbers. Same thing with Montreal Canadiens. Same thing with Edmonton. That's Wednesday. So we're going to have a big crowd there. They're going to be boisterous. They're going to be supporting their teams. And come on, Calgary Flames fans, get out there and make some noise tonight. And you know what? If you're watching this and you happen to be in Calgary and you're going to be at the Flames game tonight, why don't you stop by section 210, 211 and say hello? That would be amazing. My name's Lee. I already told you that. I'd love to meet you if you're in town and watching a Flames game. So yeah, that's what I'm doing tonight. I expect that's going to be a crazy night. It's going to be fun though. I do love my job. Now, yesterday I was supposed to work the Offspring concert, and I didn't work the Offspring concert because I had a migraine. I had a headache when I was making the video yesterday morning, and it just got worse and worse and worse, and to the point where I could barely keep open one of my eyes, and I just had to sit in the dark. It was really bad for a while. I'm not sure why I'm getting these. Started getting migraines a little more regularly over the last 6 months. I'll talk to my doctor. I do have suspicion it might have something to do with, well, a couple of years ago I got shingles and I got some facial nerve damage. And I've been taking a prescription for that. I think it's pregabalin. And I've been reducing the amounts over the last few months, and maybe that's causing an issue. I'm fine, though, folks. I'm not trying to get any sympathy. I'm just letting you know what's going on in my life because I ask you folks, right? I don't expect you folks to share stuff like that. I mean, you can if you want, but that's what's going on. So yeah, tonight's the Flames game. Tomorrow's a day off. A scheduled day off. I mean, I'm not just taking tomorrow off. So yeah, tomorrow's a day off. And then back again on Wednesday. We're going to be doing a video on Wednesday, of course, but also be working the Calgary Flames when the Edmonton Oilers are in town. This is our big provincial rivalry. If you don't know what a province is, it is kind of similar to a state, but in Canada. So yeah, we have our big rivalry happening on Wednesday, and that's also a late game, another 8 o'clock game. And I think these are all based on TV audience. So yeah, that's what's happening for me today. I want to know what's happening in your lives. I want you to share some photos, like I said. I love you to share some videos. Please click that little like button there, or whatever. And I ask, and people deliver. I asked for some photos if you wanted to share them. Michelle Finnerty shared 2 beautiful sunset photos. Now, the first one is from August when it was warmer weather. And the second one, which is, I mean, they're both beautiful. The second one is incredibly, just wild colors. It's from last night. So I'm going to bring them up. We're going to start off with the one from August. This is just gorgeous. Those clouds look beautiful. The colors are beautiful. Just fantastic. And those are warmer days back in August. And you got that one. Now the next one is from last night. And this red, unbelievable. Incredible. Thank you so very much, Michelle. I love it when you share your photos, videos too. You know, Michelle shared a video for our last video of deer that she managed to capture on her phone, and before that, the video before that, it was a huge flock of gulls that she captured just from outside her car window. So thank you so very much, Michelle. And folks, come on, I'd love to feature your photos or videos. I want to hear from you. All right, I think that's all I've got for that. So I guess we're done. No, I'm just kidding. I've got some featured posts, folks. I've got 3 featured posts today. It's actually still morning here. First one is from Elise McNeely. The second one is from Sue Ocheski. And the third one is from Wendy E. Nykamp. So we're going to start off with Elise's post. So we're bringing it up right now. This is Elise McNeely's post. Make me laugh. I'm a Star Wars fan, and I thought it was hilarious. That's all I got to say. Thank you so very much, Elise. Next one is from Sue Ocheski. That's a name you should recognize, my friends. She's one of our top posters and has been for the past over a year and a half. Incredible. I think they should do this. Happy Groundhog Day once again, my friends. Thank you, Sue. And then the third one is from Wendy E. Nykamp. And staying on that theme. Yeah, it doesn't make any sense, eh? Oh, it doesn't matter. It's funny. I love it. Thank you very much, Wendy. Thank you, Sue. Thank you, Elise. And folks, thank you to you. You know, it's your posts that have made us so funny. So, cheers. And with that, I think it's time to get to those bad jokes. Why are fish so easy to weigh? Because they have their own scales. Where do sheep like to go on vacation? To the Bahamas. What's a cat's favorite cereal? Mice Krispies. I just wrote a song about tortillas. I guess it's more of a rap. Ladies, if he can't appreciate your fruit humor, it's time to let that man go. I hope those made you laugh. I have to thank Rose Glad for 3 of today's 5 jokes, and then the other 2 I just found out there wherever. If you know where they came from, let me know. I'd love to credit somebody for those jokes. And you know what? If you want me to tell your jokes, why not send them to jokes@wellithoughitwasfunny.com or leave them as a comment on this video. And if I use them, I promise I'll give you credit. I want to tell your jokes, folks. Want to help us out and look good at the same time? Head over to store.wellithoughitwasfunny.com where we've got t-shirts, hoodies, 3/4 sleeve rock shirts. We got coffee cups. We've got to-go cups. We've got stickers. Check it out today, folks. That's store.wellithoughitwasfunny.com. Thank you for making this group so freaking funny, friends. It's you. It's not me. I created the group, but you brought the funny, so you rock. Thank you so very much. And you know what? You make so many people laugh every day. We get more than 1,400,000 people here every day looking for their laughs. And they're doing that because this place is funny, and this place is funny because of you. So you absolutely rock. Thank you for making the world a little bit better by making so many people laugh. We're going to see you again in a couple of days, my friends. Keep laughing.
Well, I thought it was funny.
Well, I think it was funny.
Well, I thought 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 it was funny.